Hello and welcome. I'm a hotel AI expert, and I am so pleased to welcome all of you, the students of Europe Hotel School, to your online learning journey with us. You're preparing for a future in hospitality that's going to look very, very different from today. Our goal is to guide you through what's coming, the strategic landscape of 2030 and beyond. And we're going to start with one of the biggest shifts on the horizon, the autonomous hotel. So, when you hear a phrase like autonomous hotel, the first thing that probably comes to mind is robots, right? Well, let's get that idea out of the way immediately. This is not about replacing people. What it is about is a totally new business model, one where all those complex back office operations become completely invisible, completely automated. And the reason for that? It's to free up the human team, that's you, to focus 100% of your energy where it truly matters, on the guest. You see, the hospitality industry is at this major turning point. For years, we've really been in an era of assisted hospitality, where technology helps us humans do our jobs a little bit better, a little bit faster. But we are now stepping into a brand new era, the era of autonomous operations. And this is a whole new paradigm where AI independently manages the routine, day-to-day business of the hotel. And that represents a really fundamental shift. In the past, you can think of AI as a co-pilot. It would provide data, maybe some suggestions to support human decisions. But in the autonomous model, AI is the engine. It doesn't just suggest a strategy, it actually executes it. It evolves from just a supportive tool to being the independent operational core of the entire business. So that brings us to the central vision of the autonomous hotel. And the best way to understand it is as a separation of duties. We can think about the business of hospitality as being split into two distinct categories. There's the science, and then there's the art. Now, the vast majority of hotel operations, we're talking about things like revenue management, digital marketing, energy consumption, that's the science. It's all data-driven, it's complex, and honestly, it's perfectly suited for automation. So by handing this huge chunk over to AI, we liberate the human team to truly master the art, that irreplaceable craft of creating genuine, human, memorable guest experiences. So what does this actually mean for you as future leaders? It means your focus gets to shift away from the little details of daily operations and gets elevated to a much more strategic and, frankly, more creative level. Your energy will be dedicated to evolving the brand, to innovating the physical property, and to designing those truly unforgettable guest journeys that are what build loyalty and command a premium price. Okay, so that's the vision. But how does this all actually work? Let's take a look under the hood at the technological pillars that make the autonomous hotel a reality. At the heart of it all is something called the closed-loop commercial engine. The easiest way to think of this is as the hotel's new business brain. It's an AI system that's designed not just to analyze data, but to act on it, all on its own, to achieve a really specific outcome, like a profit goal. So here's how it works in practice. A manager, a human, defines a profit goal. That's the human input. And from that moment on, the AI takes over. It executes the entire commercial strategy. It's buying the digital ads, it's adjusting room rates, it's modifying loyalty offers, all in real time. And all the while, it's constantly analyzing the results and self-optimizing to hit that target with almost no human intervention needed. 40%. What does that number represent? Well, this is the potential reduction in a hotel's carbon footprint, and it's achieved through another key pillar of automation, what we call predictive sustainability. This is done through a whole suite of smart technologies working together. You have AI managing the building's entire energy grid. You have smart glass that automatically tints based on the sun's position. Advanced materials can actually store heat during the day and release it at night. The system even analyzes a guest's schedule to cool or heat their room only when they actually need it. This is Green AI, and believe me, it is going to be one of the biggest drivers of profitability in the next decade. All right, we've talked a lot about the technology, but this brings us to the most important question of all. In a world of seamless automation, of operational perfection, what is the role of the human hotelier? What becomes our new unique value? I mean, really think about it. When check-in is flawless, the room temperature is always perfect, and pricing is totally optimized, what is the one thing a machine absolutely cannot replicate? What becomes the new definition of luxury? The answer is humanity itself. In the world of perfect automation, the value of genuine warmth, of authentic connection, and even of human imperfection, it's going to skyrocket. It becomes the rarest, and therefore the most valuable commodity in the entire hospitality experience. And this directly redefines your future. The whole era of the hotelier as a simple manager of processes is coming to an end. You are stepping into a new, far more creative and impactful role. You are becoming the experienced designer. Think of it this way. Your predecessors, they oversaw operations. You are going to curate guest journeys. They managed the science of the hotel. You are going to perfect the art of hospitality. Your job is to create those priceless moments of connection that automation simply cannot touch. Ultimately, when you strip it all away, the purpose of all this amazing technology is actually very simple. It's designed to handle all the complexity and just get out of the way. It's here to remove the administrative barriers that so often stand between you and your guest, freeing you to focus on them as a human being. So as you move into this incredibly exciting future, I want you to remember this one core principle. The goal is not to become more like the machine. The goal is to use the machine to become more human. That is the future of hospitality, and that is the incredible opportunity that lies right in front of you.